Here's another one from the lighter side of the news. Pigeon was cleared of being a Chinese spy, but served 8 months anyway.
Wait, Cameron, why are you nodding your head? You know this story?
The pigeon. I'm nodding because I'm happy the pigeon was cleared. It's not fair. That's for them.
Was this a giant?
That pigeon.
This is a national trial.
You haven't been following this?
Casey Anthony
going for
style
3 weeks.
OJ on a bird.
Yeah, this is on the news every day.
Have you seriously not been keeping up with this?
I've
I mean,
never
you should
heard
have
of
known we were
this.
going to talk about this on Chapo Trap House.
I
bro.
know.
Inform me. This is how out of the news I am.
Here we go. This is from the New York Times. Suspicion of foreign espionage, cursive messages in ancient Chinese, a sensitive microchip, and a suspect that could not be stopped at the border. Ravinder Patel, the assistant Mumbai police sub-inspector assigned to the case, was scratching his head for answers. But first, he had to find a place to lock up the unusual suspect.
Wait,
So he turned.
why is
so
this
he-
written like a noir story? A suspect that couldn't cross the border. Why is it written like this?
So it says here, so he turned to a veterinary hospital in the Indian metropolis, asking it to retrieve a list of very confidential and necessary information about the suspect. A black pigeon caught lurking at a port where international vessels dock. Oh, they caught a pigeon lurking. Yeah, it was lurking on a statue near sensitive infrastructure. But it says here, the police never came back to check the pigeon, said Dr. Mayur Dangar, the manager of the hospital. After 8 months, the bird was finally set free this week. Its innocence of spying for China long confirmed through crack detective work. But the jail door is flung open only after a newspaper report, repeated letters to the police by a veterinary hospital, and an intervention from an animal rights group. The group PETA India celebrated what it called the end of a wrongful imprisonment. It says here, the bird had been spotted by guards with the Central Industrial Security Force, which watches over government facilities like ports. Not the first to cast a critical eye on the pigeon, the duty officer saw this one loitering alone. It was just sitting there, and it looked suspicious to them. The chip and ring on its feet, Mr. Patel said. The guard informed the police. Once Mr. Patel had found a place to lock up the bird, the slow work of investigation began, and he started piecing together clues. The rings on the bird's legs, including one that had a chip, were sent to the forensic sciences lab. The chip had details of the location coding, what it is, where it had come from. Nothing else turned out to be suspicious. He cross-checked the details with information online and concluded that the pigeon was a racing bird from Taiwan. And speaking to the guards at the port, which mostly receives oil vessels bringing crude for refining, he learned that the Taiwanese ships are among those that dock there. He deduced that the bird had probably reached Mumbai on one of the ships. The game is afoot. But what of the cursive writings on the wings? It was not readable, he said, because it came by sea. It may have faded. So I like the idea that the pigeon got one of those tattoos that's like, yeah, this means power and family and man. It was really just nonsense.
I feel like I can identify so much. I can really put myself in the experience of these guards at this facility, like just being completely not having no idea what I'm doing at my job, like seeing something and just be like, I guess maybe that could be something like, and just having just 4 other guys who are so fucking stupid also there with me, just being like, I don't know, man. He said, I guess he pointed out. I mean, maybe we should call this in. I'm like, you think so? And they're like, yeah, man. I don't know. It could be. What do you think? And I'm like,
this does feel
I don't know,
like a Dale episode of King of the Hill where a pigeon lands in his backyard and that's a Chinese spy.
8 months, dude. Taking care of that was someone's job for 8 months to take care of a pigeon.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, what if it like unlocked something in them and now they're like the biggest pigeon handler in Mumbai?
Do you think
maybe there was something good that came from this. Maybe he found a new love for
whoever was
pigeons.
taking care of the pigeon
Found a new way to send messages.
Started walking around the precinct with the pigeon on one of the like falconry hood things.
Yeah,
The arm thing.
Yeah,
Like,
he's training
a fucking pigeon.
He's training thousands of pigeons now to hand deliver the message. Hello, sweetie, India is lying too. People all over the world.
You know those like good morning flowers that they love to send in India?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be a great job for pigeons.
Oh yeah,
That is genius.
Yeah, because do you remember the story from like 2 or 3 years ago that like the Indian internet was buckling under the weight of all the good morning messages?
Yes.
Yeah, that should entirely be the domain of birds.
This would alleviate a lot of bandwidth.
Oh yeah, just put a micro SD card, tape it around their leg, send them everywhere, send them wherever you want.
But I just like for our listeners there, like if you're near a port or in a major urban area of any kind, and you see a pigeon that looks suspicious, please report it. If you see something, say something.
That is a truly amazing news story. I can't believe this has gone under my radar.